Today on God's Woodsman, how to make nature's crazy glue. For all you new watchers, welcome. All you subscribers, welcome back. Hope you guys stay with me. Alright guys, how to make nature's super glue. First thing we're going to start out with is pine sap. And I'm just going to collect some of that into a can like I'm doing now. And, probably get a couple of cups worth of the stuff. So just take a little bit off the tree like what I'm doing here. Nothing real difficult, you can just scrape it off with your knife. You don't even have to have really large pieces, even if you can't find this large of a quantity in one area. You just grab little bitty pieces. This tree was handy. So this is about how much you're looking for. Just little bitty chunks of it. This is a good amount. Next thing we're going to do is go down to the creek and just fill the container up with water. Now take the container that you have the pine sap in the water and put it in the fire to boil. When it starts boiling and it looks something like this, dip a stick down inside of it and then roll the stick around. Caution, the sap is very hot and will burn you badly. Put a container of cool water next to the fire and you can cool the sap down in between dippings to make it easier to handle. Once the sap has cooled in the water, you can just take the stick out, dip it back down inside of the sap that's boiling on the fire, and you can just keep doing this over and over and over again until you have a very large amount of sap on the end of your stick. And it makes it a lot easier to transport and just a lot easier to work with. Now, once the sap is cooled, this is kind of what it looks like. And what this basically is pine pitch. And you can keep it and work with it just like this. But what you can do to make it even stronger is add charcoal to the mix. So just take some chunks of charcoal and crush it up with a stick or a rock. Just crush it up. Pretty fine. Now we're going to take one of our pine pitch sticks again and heat it up over the flames of the fire till we get it good and liquidy again. We need to get it so it's got something like the consistency of taffy. Now we'll add it to the charcoal. Once you get your sap good and liquefied, just add it to the charcoal. And then just start to smear it around almost like you're trying to turn taffy or something. And just keep mixing it together, and pretty soon it'll become a gooey glob that makes a very strong glue once it cools down. Pretty much look like once you get to the point where the two have been mixed together thoroughly. It makes this black glob that makes a very good glue. Alright guys, just to show you how well it works, I'm going to take a couple sticks here and just glue them together. So I'm just going to put some of that glue on one stick, a pretty good little glob, and then stick the other stick on top of it, and then add more glue. As the glue starts to cool, you can just take your thumb or your finger and just kind of mold it to the shape that you want, and push in all the little cracks and crevices just to make sure that it adheres well. It's kind of a fun thing to know how to make. You can make glue with just what you can find in nature, and you didn't need to bring anything with you. It was already out here. All you had to do was just know how to make it. Thanks guys so much for watching, and you all have a great day. All you new watchers, don't forget to hit that subscribe button in the lower right hand corner.